go.
Hello guys, and welcome to another GTA 5 commentary. Now, today's commentary is a bit different. I've decided that I'm gonna, instead of like telling you like tutorials and that, I'm gonna show you what I think this game would be better with. Like, so if I was in control of GTA, I would show you what I would do with it, how it would fit in with the game and all that. So on today's agenda I'll be talking about cars, because cars is my main thing on this game. I'm addicted to them. I only really play the game to have cars in the game, but personally I think that these are, and it's a really weird number because I came up with 10 and I was like, oh my god, I came up with another one. So 11 cars that I think should be added in GTA 5 in GTA's randomness way, which is obviously to rip off a copyright type thing. And then I'm going to explain how they would be in the game and why I think they should be in the game, as well as mechanics that would help that are already in the game. So what I mean by this is very good for my first one. So my first one, which is number 11 on the list, is an F1 car. Now, although this seems really stupid, just bear with me on this one. This is the one that I came up and I was like, oh my god, wait, what about this? An F1 car would be, first of all, added into supercar. It wouldn't be added into its own category. It would be added into supercar. You wouldn't be able to upgrade all the aesthetics, obviously, hence why it would go in supercar, because you can't upgrade the aesthetic on an adder. So it'd go like that. You would put the engine from the Bullet GT in it or something, but because it would be super light, it would go really fast and it would be really good around corners, so it'd be able to keep up with stuff like entities and adders, which would be insane. So now if you were to add that in the game, you would have a better car, you know, like a car, an alternative car to the entity and the Turismo and all that. Also, F1 cars are incredibly low, so I thought, well, why the hell not just add like how low the Turismo is, because the Turismo is pretty damn low. It can't even get over curbs. And then obviously the sound would be amazing. It would just be like, it'd be sick, honestly. But I think that would be a really cool car to add in. Also, the other thing is, I don't think you would be able to chrome it or anything, but imagine if it was like sprunk and then atomic tyres and all that, like liberties of F1 car. That would be pretty cool. I gotta say, that is my number 11. So on to number 10 here, we're going to talk about quite an old car. It's a D-type, a Jaguar D-type, not an E-type. You probably heard of an E-type Jag. This is a D-type Jag. The reason why I picked the D-type is it is actually a racing car. It's an old-fashioned racing car, and it has got open, so it's not got any roof or anything. It's not convertible. It's just open. I'll have some pictures on the screen. I'll find some pictures of each car and put them on the screen for you. It's quite a cool car. It's open roof and it looks really nice. I think it will be added into Sports Classic and it would be a bomb, because even to this day it's still a pretty fast sports car. So and it looks really stylish, and I think that with lowrider tyres on it, you know, like which ones, they would look so good. I think it will be a really nice alternative to the JB. The reason why I thought of this was the JB 700 is obviously the Aston Martin TB5, and I was like, well, what's the other car that everyone knows about? What about the E-Type Jag? I'm like, no, because that'll be too obvious. The D-Type Jag. So I think the D-Type Jag would be very good. I think they should just for the mechanics of this game, this car maybe, something along the lines of a Stinger, let's just stick the JB, the Aston Martin DB5, put that engine in it, make it lighter. It would look so cool. So that's I'm going to spend as little time as I can on the first ones and then spend more time on the last ones. So the next one I got, a Cosworth. Now if you don't know what Cosworth are, they are actually a tuning company. This isn't a car. I put any next to it. So we could have a Sierra Cosworth, an Escort Cosworth, or the one that I would quite like, even though it's not the proper Cosworth, is the Subaru Cosworth. So any one of those, they're like kind of like hatchbacks, so they would either go in compact or in sedan maybe, and it would just bomb it. It would bomb it everywhere. Like, it would be the fastest small vehicle, and it would be the choice of the century. Also because it's a Cosworth, with the Sierra Cosworth and the Escort Cosworth, you could put a completely different spoiler, which is called a whale tail. They look so cool, and if you could add that, that would be the coolest thing. Also, if you had to add a Subaru Impreza, then you could easily just make another drift car, which would be insane. I would love that. So yeah, that's the next part. I just wanted to get that one out of the way. My next one is, it's a bit hard to explain this one. It's a Volvo C30 Polestar. Now, if you don't know what this was featured on a Top Gear episode. It's basically, I call it the Lightning Volvo. It goes so fast. It's a compact car, but it just bombs it. So obviously it wouldn't be allowed in the compact area. You could put it in like coupe or something. No, it doesn't look like a coupe. You might have to put it in compact, but then maybe limit it. But it would bomb it. It was like the fastest thing. It would outdo Subaru Imprezas and all this. And it was so cool. It was on a Top Gear episode, and I loved it. And I was like, why the hell can't we have that? Like, just like a little, like, really, really fast hatchback. Because I'm a big fan of hatchbacks in this game. There's only 4 of them, and they just suck because they are all front-wheel drive. Obviously, this will be front-wheel drive. They're all front-wheel drive, and they just don't have any power to them. So I feel like maybe, that would be a cool thing to add into the game. I'm sorry for just driving around, by the way. I mean, I just felt like I wanted to just drive around. I might go and do a rooftop rumble in a second, actually. So the next one, which is at number 7, is this is getting more common cars. Not common, but more known cars, because you probably didn't know many of them. This is a Toyota Supra. Now, the reason why I'm saying Toyota Supra is, first of all, this will appear a couple of times more in my list. We need more drift cars, okay? We do. We just do. That's the end of it. We do. A Futo isn't enough. Even if the Futo is good, we need 1 more or 2 more. Just a little variety, so we can start having a bit more in our garage than just a Futo. Because, that's just the way I think. I'm just there like, ooh, can I just have like another one maybe? So, the Supra. The reason why I picked the Supra as well is it's first of all quite common, so it would appear in the spawn cycle, and secondly, it would be the ultimate customization car, because it's Japanese, it's a tuner car. It would be amazingly good for upgrading, and like you could do so much with a Supra. It'd be unbelievable. And it'll just look amazing. You see, whenever I do a car meet, it'll just be amazing. Holy crap! Okay, we got people in the lobby talking. I'm just gonna have to create my own party a second. Start party, and then just go and invite only, because that is annoying as fuck. So yeah, we're on to our next one. Our next car. Our next car is a bit of a weird one. It's called a Stirling Moss. It's it's basically going along the same lines as the D-Type. It's a Mercedes SLR, yeah, SLR, but it's got like the roof off it, and it's like it's limited edition, and it's so good. It's so fast. So you just base it on like one of the supercars, like base it on a entity or something, like, I don't know, even though they're not the same cars, but then you just take the roof. It'll just look a lot better than some of the other supercars we have at the moment. Wow, okay, that happened. That's how laggy this game can be sometimes. The bad side of GTA. So yeah, no, it looks amazing, and I think this would be in the sports category, no, the super category, and you could just literally port a entity and then just change the like the body kit on it to like look like the. It will look so nice. I gotta say, it will be like the best car. It will be a benefactor as well, so it'll be like a benefactor. Like, I don't even know. I don't know what you call it. So anyway, we're on to our final 5. These are the ones that I'm gonna really like start spreading the word around, because we got through those cars pretty easy, and now we're gonna go through the next 5. So next is a GT86. Now, a GT86 is basically the modern day version of the AE86, which is what the Futo is based on. And it's got the nicest back wing I've ever seen in history, and I need it. Why is my door open? Thank you. I need one on Forza. No, on this. On GTA. I need one. They are just the coolest things. The reason why it's only at my number 5 though is because there are more important matters, or cooler cars that would be more popular. But oh my god, GT86, make it happen. Honestly, I don't care how you do it, just do it, because this is like, that would be my dream car. Just have one like Futos and them in my garage. That would be it. I would be so happy. But yeah, no, it would be based on, what would it be? You could put it in a Sultan, take the all-wheel drive, make it rear-wheel drive, and then just add like a really nice, like, the GT86 body kit on it. Oh, it would be so cool. Honestly, I think that would easily like make my car garage. And if you don't know what a GT86, I'll just like. Oh yeah, so I already said I was gonna put pictures on in the over the gameplay. So yeah, no, I definitely think that, you know, that will be a really, or it could be based on the Jester. Actually, it could have been based on the Jester. That would be cool. I'm just checking something in a second. Sorry. The next one I've got is a Nissan Skyline. Now, if you don't know what Nissan Skyline is, I might have to murder you, because they are awesome. I just really feel like this car, this Nissan Skyline would shape the way the GTA would be. Like, everyone would end up having one. There'll be the alternative to the Sultan, except they'll be better. And by the way, I'm not talking about the R34 or the R33, obviously, because it looks terrible. But it doesn't look okay. Now that's harsh. It doesn't look. But Skyline, yeah, definitely a Skyline. Again, it'll go down the same route as a Supra. Super customizable, really fast. Probably a drift car. You'd probably make it a drift car. It would be amazing. It would be like king of the road. It'll be well good. And again, meetups would just change. Everyone would have a bigger variety of cars to use. Like, if you don't like the Futo for drifting, you're fucked in this game. Like, you either have a Futo or you don't have a Futo for drifting. Okay, the cars can drift, but not compared to a frickin' Futo. So yeah, we're going on to the last 3 now. So number 3 is one of my favourite cars. It's the Ford Raptor. I absolutely adore this thing. It's a monster. It's bloody awesome. It just, I don't have no words to describe how awesome this car is. It's just so cool. It's actually a truck technically, but like, it just, I can't describe it. It's just the red truck with the black coming off it, and then the extra spare tyre from the Dakar. It just looks so cool, and I wish that they would just, like, I don't know, listen to the, like, or look at what Forza has or something like that, and just go, alright, so they have it, why shouldn't we get it? Also, Liberties could again go on to be the, if it was they would base it on the Dakar one, it would be like, you could put this sprunk or your atomic tyre on it. Oh, it'd be so cool. Like, no doubt about it. I think I would use that, and although the Sanking is already available, that's technically not based on a Ford Raptor. It's based on like a utility truck that they had. So I would have to say, oh yeah, no, Ford Raptor over, because it wouldn't be as big, but it would monster off road. Also, to tie in with number 3 with this, the Mercedes 6x6. Now, if you haven't seen that, I'll put a link on the screen, a picture on the screen. Honestly, like, you need to do that, but you know, it's not either that or the Ford Raptor, and that will be my off-road car, and I will just adore you forever. That's the way this works. Like, so that's that. That is the way I feel like. So either the Ford Raptor or the Mercedes 6x6. I know most people go, oh yeah, the Mercedes 6x6. It's clearly better, it's got 6 wheels. But I really do like the Ford Raptor. It's just a love that I have for it. Number 2 is probably the best idea I've ever had in a game ever. Even though I wouldn't actually use it as much as I think everyone, like a lot of people would. The problem I see with it is the car itself. It's an aerial atom. Now, if you don't know what an aerial atom is, it's basically a shell of a go-kart. I say that, it's not a shell of a go-kart. It's like an exoskeleton type car made of like whatever the hell it's called. What's it called? Like steel or aluminium or whatever. It's like like a shell, exoskeleton type shell, and what it is it's that with a awesome freaking motorbike, Honda motorbike engine in it, and it goes like the bomb. It's like the fastest. It's like a motorbike with 4 wheels. That's all it is, and it's insane. And I think it would be really easy. Just put a Batty engine in like a freaking like a caddy or something, and like shape the caddy, and you would like be sorted. Because it would be like, it would go so fast, be unbelievable. And I think everyone would use it. The only problem I would see with it is, obviously, it is an exoskeleton. It's not going to protect the entire thing, and if you get shot, it's a lot easier to destroy it. So maybe have like a customization that puts like really strong steel plates in between it, or just build it so it's like really strong steel plates between the exoskeleton so it covers the engine a bit better. Also, add on to this the V8 aerial atom. It would be amazing. Think of it, like, so you've already got this really powerful like engine in it, and you upgrade the engine and you put a spoiler on it, and it would go like the bomb. Honestly, it would be like the fastest thing on 4 wheels. You know, it's got to happen at some point, and I think that is one of the cars that, if it was to happen, there'll be an outrage on everyone on frickin' like GTA, because everyone will want that car and everyone would have it. And I reckon in some circumstances it would probably be faster than the Adder, just because it would handle so well, it would accelerate incredibly well, and it would just go like the beans, and it would also look so cool. Like, imagine that, a chrome aerial atom, or like a pearlescent aerial atom on the bars, like, you know, like the Messrs bars, like have that but like all over the place. So it would actually work, and if you put off-road tyres on it, it would just, holy crap, it would be so cool. So that's number 2, and I've talked about that enough. Number 1, now this is a bit weird. Everything should have been, so everything I just said should be in a order from 10 to 1, but because this is actually the only favourite car that I have that isn't in the game, I'm going to have to say that this has to go at number 1, and it's the Pagani Huayra. There you go. The Pagani Huayra. The reason why this has to be there is because, unlike my 3 favourite cars are the Nissan GTR, the R35, the SLS AMG, holy crap, and then the Pagani Huayra. And the other 2 are in the game, and they did a really shit job of them The Serrano just doesn't handle as well as I thought it would, and you know, that kind of stuff, and the whole elegy really pissed me off. So the Pagani Huayra would be the way of getting it back, and they've got to have the active flaps on the back, like the flaps that go when you like. Oh, it'd be so cool. Like, just I would get rid of my adder for that. I would get rid of my swag van for that. If you don't know what my swag van is, then you will know soon. But I would literally get rid of any car in my garage for that car, because it would drift as well. It would be like, because it would be rear wheel drive, and then you have the flaps. Oh my god, it would be so cool. But yeah, no, that's my top 11 cars that I think should be in GTA 5, and reasons behind it. Mainly because they're so cool, but stuff like, we need more drift cars, an off-road truck would be nice, like a new one. Since we're getting an SUV, I think an off-road truck would be nice. And maybe, as I've suggested, like a couple of compact cars, and then the Ariel Atom's a bit of, I reckon that'll be a sports car. It'll be too fast to be, or a supercar, like the Ascari. That would be a beast. Maybe that's what the Jester's based on, an Ascari. I have to look at that a bit more. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this little list that I made. This list took me forever. I was literally stuck there going, what should go where? Why should that go there? And I finally got it and I went, shit, there's another car. But yeah, no, this took me a while, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it and agree with me on one or two of them. So I basically came up with this idea when I was looking at the new cars that were coming out of GTA, and I went, then none of them are the ones that I want, because I don't want the Lamborghini or the fucking anything else, you know. There was nothing there that I went, oh yeah, that's a good idea. So I thought I'd just try and suggest to Rockstar that I'm correct, and if you guys think I am correct, then make sure to like, and if you have any replacements, like if you think, oh no, I don't think the Toyota Supra should be there, I think the whatever the fuck you want to call it, I don't, pick a car now, insert car name here is better, then tell me in the comment section below and I'll have a look, and then if we get a lot of like feedback, like, oh yeah, no, I think that this car, and you guys like redo the entire list, I'll remake it and go, oh yeah, so these are all subscriber suggestions and all that. So yeah, but that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always guys, see you in the next one. Bye.